Hello and welcome everybody. Happy to have everybody back as we continue our Cyber Connect and here to introduce Tomas on our second Focus Cyber session from journalist to cybersecurity engineer, how to start your journey, and welcome. So excited to hear your story.
Thank you. Thank you. Um, thank you for thank you for being here. My name is Tomasz Mulczewski. I live in Poland, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. And Today I would like to share with you my story, how it actually happened that someone who has a master degree in journalism work in cybersecurity right now. So at the beginning, three facts. Yes, I have a master degree in journalism. Yes, for last couple of years, I work as a senior cybersecurity engineer or consultant. And no, I don't have a master degree in computer science or something like that. Uh, my goal here is to first, I would like to inspire you that even if you don't have it, master degree in computer science, you can land your job in cybersecurity. It's still possible. It's different than 10 or 20 years ago, for example, because of the AI, but it's still possible. Uh, and I believe that it's important to highlight a few things before you start dreaming actually about this. Because many people think that if you work in the cybersecurity, you earn huge money, your job is exciting, and if you want, you can change your job in just a few days because everyone want to hire you. Well, that's just some kind of marketing, how it looks like. But I would like first just highlight a few key points here. So, working in cybersecurity and IT in general is a very challenging job, actually, because if you think that you just learn something, and if you think that you are ready to go, well, you have a problem because usually it means that you have to learn day by day uh, new frameworks, new solutions, new platforms, new vulnerabilities. And I know that some people are not ready for it. So before you make an investment of your money, time, ask yourself if you are ready for it. Second thing is, I think that it's crucial to have a plan. I mean, because if you just think that I want to work in cybersecurity without any idea where would you like to be in 6 months, in a year, or in 5 years, probably it will not work. But if you if you if you're 100% sure that uh, I want to work in cybersecurity, well, my story could be good idea, of course, with some kind of modification which apply to your story, but I think it could work. So when I get my master degree in journalism, I find out that, well, I not good enough to be really successful uh, in in journalism, and I start to think, what can I do, and with what I'm good at. I mean, in which skills I already have, which could be useful. And very quickly, I find out that, okay, I'm good at computers. And this is something what I can really use it to, to get something better, to start working in IT. So that part will be very funny because I found a job advertisement in a newspaper. Yes, I'm that old, and that company was looking for exchange administrator. Let me be clear. I didn't have a clue how it works, what should I do, and how to make an administration of Exchange server. So I went to bookstore. I get a book. I still remember Exchange Administrator 5.5. I learned this book almost by heart, and I went to the job interview, and I was good enough to pretend that I'm really good in Exchange administration, and this is how it started. And what I'm trying to say that the first step to start this journey is to make your hand dirty. I mean, to get into real job, not exactly cybersecurity, but real IT job. I mean, first line of IT support, help desk, whatever, but to start with the company where you can actually learn how it works. I mean, because I get so many questions on the LinkedIn. If I get CISP certificate, I will get a job. But you don't have an experience. But I will get certificate. Well, it will not work because the certificate, CISP certificate, for example, in this case, is the last step, because even the best certificate will not work if you have no experience, real experience, because people, companies do not hire you for certificate, but they hire you for your skills. That's why working in IT department will be good start for you to make your hand dirty, to learn how computers work, how to connect them, how network works. Funny story. At the beginning of my career, I learned how database servers works, and now this knowledge, which I get about, I don't know, 25 years ago, is still useful. Those basics still are useful when I have to mitigate attacks against SQL Server vulnerabilities. It's still useful, but the basics I learned 25 years ago, and it's absolutely not related to the cybersecurity at all. So, and what is also important, if you think about this, start looking for the bigger company which looking for someone who wants to work in the IT department or something like that. Because, for example, I have a colleague who is my current team member, who was working in IT department of my current company, and he asked my boss if he can join our team, and he was approved. What I'm trying to say is that when you work for such company and you will be recognized, and other team members, managers will see that you bring value, you will get a chance to ask to change the department, or to change position, to get promoted, whatever. What is important that do not try to avoid small companies, because in small company usually it will be very difficult to work as a to change a department. But if a company is big enough, believe me, it will work. It will work. Probably it will work. And many companies those days prefer to promote someone from internal team, or even from make some kind of investment than looking for somewhere outside. because those days recruitment process is just madness. And when they ask when they publish some kind of advertisement, they will get thousands of resumes, which is very challenging for them. So most companies those days prefer to promote someone from their internal team. So that's the very good step. Start small with the company, a large company in the IT department. And the good thing is that, like, sorry, I see the
Yeah, I was just
question.
we got so many questions we've got, but I'm just going to start with discussion. But I thought I picked this one because it felt like it was right on with what you were saying about working for a small business.
Okay, so there are different small businesses. So if you have a small business, that if you have 2 or 3 people, ask yourself, is there anyone else in this company who is better than you and has a and if there's any person who has skills which you can learn from? Because my first job in IT has a huge benefit, because there was a person who has a so big knowledge and experience from various areas. So I was able to learn from him, and he was some kind of mentor for me, actually. And this this, I would say, partnership brings me a lot of value. If you want to help, if a student wants to help organization, yes, that's also good approach. The first thing, the crucial and the main thing is just to make your hand dirty. It doesn't matter how, but okay, do not focus on just work, because your goal is to work in IT and then to work in cybersecurity. So any kind of job, when you learn new stuff, it's important, because that's give you some value, some asset, some experience to move forward. Because that's the thing that at the beginning, I know that could be tricky, challenging, but you should do as much as you can, as many projects as you can, because it gives you experience. And in cybersecurity, that's my not only my opinion, that's the main point, to get as much experience as you can. Because when you work as a cybersecurity engineer, all those small things are very useful in, for example, if you were working the blue team, they will give you a chance to be a better engineer. So that's the first and very important thing. Make your hand dirty in IT department. And if your company is big enough, because so if you have a chance to pick 2 companies, one which is very small but you will be well paid, but the second one is that, let's say, a Verge size, but the IT department is bigger, you can think that this second one will be better choice, because probably you will get a chance to do different kind of stuff and learn and change the department. Okay,
Another
now I'm
question
going to
that
this.
oh, sorry.
Yes, and
Yeah, go ahead.
this is yes. So this is part of my story, because for
Mhm.
years, in the middle of my career, my colleagues called me SharePoint guy, because when the cloud exploded, it was, let's say, 15 years ago. I started learning. My colleague asked me to learn SharePoint and do some SharePoint stuff. SharePoint is the collaboration platform, and the thing is that for years I was working with the Microsoft Cloud as a person who was working mostly in the collaboration services. But some time ago, Microsoft introduced cybersecurity solutions like Defender for Endpoint, Intune management, as Intune is a mobile device management platform, and so on. So I'm using those platforms because when you learn those, even they are not super advanced, they long ago those platforms weren't super advanced, but they give me a chance to add additional things to my portfolio. And thanks to those two platforms, I learned basics of the cybersecurity, how to protect the company from the external threats, how to mitigate vulnerabilities. So that was the way to go. The thing is that you can go to let's say that cybersecurity is our destination. You can go there in many ways. So in my case, I was adding additional solution skills to my portfolio, but at the end, I left Microsoft Word, if I could say it in this way, and start working and learning general cybersecurity principles. So this is the way, because there's another way. Some people are very smart, they have a lot of time. So for example, if you have a chance to spend a lot of time on learning and, for example, participate in the capture the flag contest, that's another way. But my example is way person who has a work in progress, has a family, and my goal was to build all those skills. But this journey to cybersecurity was pretty long because I work in cybersecurity for the last, I would say, 8 years. But before, I used Microsoft tools to learn those skills, which give me some basics to add additional skills.
Another question is, how is artificial intelligence transforming both cybersecurity defense and cyber attacks? And what are the risks and benefits of this evolution?
This is another advice before I go to this question. If you have any meetings, hacking communities, social community, doesn't matter. If around you there is a meeting where you can go and ask and talk to other IT people or cybersecurity people, go there. That's the best thing which you can do to build your network, because networking, especially in terms of the AI, is the key. Right now, the good thing is that right now, AI in cybersecurity is something very expensive. It's the prices for cybersecurity solutions are crazy, and only the biggest companies around the world can afford it. But right now, if you take a look and search for news about layoffs, for example, in Microsoft, I think that there was 9,000 people in the last couple of months, and most of those people were laid off because AI. Because right now in Microsoft, 30%, maybe 40% of code or any other stuff are done by AI. Right now in cybersecurity, that's not the case. But if you work, if you think about being a SOC engineer, for example, probably, and SOC engineer is a person who triage incident in, for example, in Defender console. It's just a matter of time when probably this AI engine will replace those guys, because AI will not sleep. They don't need vacations or something like that. The main problem which companies face is price, because the price is it's crazy, to be honest. But I believe that it's just a matter of time that price will go down, and those most simple, most, let's say, manual jobs will be replaced by AI agents. And already we can see this, that it's already happening. So the thing is that you need to get skills and make a transition. And to be honest, this is something what I'm also thinking about this, because if I will just this SOC operations, that was something what I was doing a few years ago. But right now, I'm focused on the architecture, and still, at least not for the last next few 10 years, I will not put cables into sockets. Right now, it's not possible for AI, so that's the good thing for us. Anything what is advanced, and many predictions many predictions focus that in the near future there will be guys who will be manage AI agents. I mean, instead of 10 people in cybersecurity department, there will be just one person who will manage all those agents. Because at some point, still, no one will trust AI enough to allow AI take full control over system. We saw already that, for example, I made a mistake and I don't know, delete databases or something like that. So at the end, probably, at least at this point of time, there are predictions that humans will be at the top. And my goal, personal goal, is to be that human who will control all those AI agents. Because I believe that those people get superpowers. And the thing is that to be that person. So personally, for example, it's not maybe cybersecurity related, but I learned, and actually I already learned Python, but also right now I learn how to write AI agents and how to use them in my daily work, because I believe that in the near future, person who knows how it works, how to use it, will win. That's the true. And this is like it was I don't know, 10 years ago, because many people was saying that cloud will take our jobs and just a few people will stay on the market. The good thing is that that wasn't true, but people who focus on premises solutions had a problem. So this is what I say at the beginning. The main goal here is to stay always on the top. I mean, to learn constantly. If you do not learn, you will left behind and you have a problem.
The last question, Thomas, is what are the biggest challenges cybersecurity professionals face today, and how can students like us start preparing to tackle them?
There's the main problem those days that, okay, when I was starting my journey, it was possible to say that I know everything. I mean, I know all IT stuff. And if someone was able, and if someone was saying this, that could be true. But today, if someone says that I know everything about IT, this person is lying, because it's not possible to be good, to know actually everything those days. It's not possible. Believe me, it's not possible. I was trying to do that and learn almost everything, and it didn't work for me, and it didn't well. So you have to pick, and before you do this, and as I said again at the beginning, before you spend few months, years, and do an investment, talk to others. Because I will give you an example. Many people think that red teaming. So red team is those guys who try to hack some companies and so on. But for me, it's so boring, because many people think that it's exciting, that you will hack just like this and you're awesome. No, it's not like this, because you spend hours a day going by some books how to find each vulnerability system by system, and you just make a mark, check, check, check. And at the end, you have to fill a lot of papers and share with your client. And for example, it was so boring for me. So the thing is that go to meetings, go talk to others people who has a real field experience, because do not trust into those things which you can read on Instagram, on LinkedIn. Talk to the real people who has actually real experience and ask them how their real work looks like. And you have to pick something. You can be red team, you can be blue team, and there are also some other jobs. I don't know, guys who works with papers and check compliance. They are not people who check for the vulnerabilities, but for example, I don't know, in Europe we have a GDPR and check if the companies are compliant against those things. So check what actually job means to you, because as I said, if you don't like what you actually will be doing, it's just a matter of time when you will get burnout. Thanks God, I still love my job, and I still like to finding out why something is working or why something doesn't work. I love to breaking things and fix them, and that's make me happy.
Thank you so much, Thomas, for being here today. We're closing with that question and hope to see you again in future sessions.
I'm always on the LinkedIn, so if someone wants to chat with me and get in touch, feel free. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Please follow us into the next session. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.